Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, "Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, "Human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
So the Nets starting five. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the three, the small forward. And for Miami, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the five, roaming the paint. You know how this goes, Clark. Some guys check the standings every morning. Others won't look at it at all. They'll try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, you know, we were struggling as a team during my time in the NBA with the Pacers, so I wasn't doing too much standing watching. But for those guys that are thinking about it, it varies. Individuals look at it differently. I would be a guy who wouldn't want to see it all the time. That's like getting on the scale every day. That wouldn't serve me too well.
Now, here's Adebayo. Robinson finds Olynyk. Clock at 6. Nunn looking around. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Robinson against Irving. Harden outside. Now the pass to KD. From the high post. They grab their own miss. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside Robinson. Harden against Nunn. Shoots over KD. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Now, here's Nunn. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here is Harden following the basket by Bam Adebayo. He gets it in there. Irving's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Adebayo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Yes, that goes in. 7 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Nunn. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Heat trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poked away. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Iguodala comes in for Butler. Heroes checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. No good from Dragic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The Heat trail by 11. Here's Hero. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden kicks to Brown. That one goes in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now the Heat with it. Iguodala outside. Here's Hero. He's covered by Irving. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now Iguodala. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel. And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Irving with the bounce pass. Harden with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Kept alive. The kick out to Irving. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 11. Dragic left side. Down low. Deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
And he knocks down the first one. And Iguodala drops them both. So it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Harden, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Iguodala.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Iguodala, the pass to Hero. And here is Achua, defended by Griffin. Pass to Achua. Here's Hero. 6 to shoot. Over Griffin. No good off the back of the rim. Nets leading by 7. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. They get it back. And here is Shamet. No points in the game yet for him.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Butler dishes to Iguodala. Butler feeling out a bit. Passes it to Achua. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
None with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Achua, the pass to Nunn. Now, here's Achua. He's covered by Shamet. To the middle. Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. No one covering. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Achua, the pass to Nunn. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Durant, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Timeout called, the Heat. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Adebayo is checked in for Achua. The Nets also changing it up. Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. Outside Butler. And the pass to Adebayo. Butler against Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And guys, I think Jimmy Butler has all the tools you could want in a two-way player. He's an excellent defender, and he also can score the ball from just about anywhere.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And so here is Miami after the basket by Brooklyn. Irving against Nunn. Butler from outside. He's off on that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to KD. Fades back and misses it off the right side of the rim. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat, trailing by 10. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Butler from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you know, the touch from deep, the confidence. Butler showing strides of becoming a real threat out there.
Irving passes to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Olynyk. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in for Harris. Now, here is Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. Now here's Adebayo. Passes it to Hero. To the right side. Here's Dragic from outside. And that concludes the first half. Nets lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, sir. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 9 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Well, being that I'm a CSI detective, Kyrie Irving has his fingerprints all over this one. Just letting the game come to him naturally. Doesn't matter what the D is throwing at him. He has it going on. He's guilty.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they can shoot a better percentage.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nets leading by 8. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Butler. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 10 points. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's KD after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Harden. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
That free throw good from Harden.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Now, here's Nunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count that bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nunn against Harden. Here's Durant. Jordan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Nunn kicks to Adebayo. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Nunn. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lock at 6. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A different look for Miami. Achua comes in for Olynyk. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. Then for the Nets, Jeff Green. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. The pass to Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Here is Harden. He has 6. For 3, Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Took him no time at all on that one. Butler's got 15 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Luwawu. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up below.
Bounce pass, Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pass to Luwawu. Now here's Green. Now Harden. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Now here's Dragic. 15-point game. Shots good by Hero.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Iguodala. He's checked in for the Heat. Blake Griffin. He's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Landry Shamet. Here's Brown. Doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Green. Harden has a wide open look. It's good from long range. Harden's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Butler up top, defended by Griffin. Now, here's Achua. Defense right on him. That one good for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11, and it's Brown missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Dragic with a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here is Harden. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And good that time.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Seconds left in the third. Irving against none. Fires from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up like a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Irving. Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Dragic gets the bucket.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
The pass to Brown. Jordan against Dragic. Brown lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 11.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
Nets leading by 9. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Lets it go from 11. KD's shot is off. Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. It's stolen by Brown. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And then Durant with the dunk.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Goran Dragic. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
And during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Now Brown, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Harden, no good. Pass to Butler. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You know, that's why you got to step in front of Butler. You can't give him a lane to the bucket. I mean, once he has one, you're pretty much done.
Now here's Irving. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Heat trail by 11. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Shot from the wing, and he swishes it right through. Butler's got 12 points in just the second half.
I mean, the mid-range jumper of Butler is impressive as he continues to get better from here.
Pass to Durant for 3, and the Nets another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Butler passes to Olynyk. Over Irving. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Olynyk.
Nice look that time from the veteran Butler, a go-to scorer. He's also willing to make the extra pass. Defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
And he gets it to go. Butler's got 8 here in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Jordan.
The defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Hero. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. None against Harden. The 3 from KD. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Nets lead by 14.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.